Hello everybody, welcome back to some more Lord of the Rings Online on the legendary server. We are making our way to Mirkwood today, or at least that's my understanding. We need to go to Imlad Lalaith. I ended up over here at the end, well, I ended up coming here after the end of last episode because I was under the impression that I could come over to this guy and I could trade up my rusted dwarven tools / my Kuzdal tablets, which I can, but I thought we could get something that's at level 63 or thereabouts. Now, unfortunately, that's not the case. We can get a level 59 Third Age, which is something we already have, so that's kind of useless. Or we can actually go for level 59 and 60 items. However, those are first stages and require these bright emblems of Nimrodel, which are a little bit harder to get. So that's kind of annoying. We can trade these up for relics, which is something that we might do in the future. But I am thinking about holding on to these for the minute. But obviously, one rusted dwarven tool equals one tier 1 relic, and one Kuzdal tablet equals 2 tier 1 relics. So we can actually use those to obtain a lot of stuff, and then we can trade them up into higher tier things, which might be useful. But we'll go into my plan in a second after we actually go through our hobby gift of the day. So let's have a look at that. 50 virtual experience, 1,000 marks, which is lovely to see. Let's use up that quickly. That was, yeah, we didn't want those, that's fine. Oh, and we also have these hooded Cloak of the Watchers. We actually have 2. I'm guessing, well, you get 1, I think, for doing what we did last episode. So I ended up getting those all sent to, like, every character I log into now, which I kind of wish you could turn off slightly. I mean, they're bound to account, so we just make a new character and trade them over. So I'm actually going to get rid of both of them. Because they're, like, bound to account, yeah, if I want, same with the Cloak of Narmless Redemption sort of thing. If I make a new character and I want that cloak, I'm going to get it on a new character, so it's fine. So we're going to come over here. One of my plans for our level or our leveled up weapon is at level 65 we can start melding items and creating them. So at 65 we can use the shards, so we can deconstruct these, make shards, and use those shards to make new weapons. So that is my plan currently. So if that means we have to go and get a load of random legendary weapons, which I think we have a few spare. I could be wrong. I have a spare rune, for example. We can then level up that rune to max, which actually is something that we are thinking of doing. And then we can, yeah, level that one up, and we can, what am I trying to say? We can level up, deconstruct it, get hopefully maybe a legacy out of it, which would be kind of cool, and then get the shards and the heritage runes and stuff like that, and then make new weapons and put stuff into those. That's what I'm trying to say. Either way.
I had begun to wonder if you would not wish to be part of the first crossing.
Sorry, I was chatting. But I'm pleased to see it's not so. Do you see the River Anduin? Its currents are strong enough to be a calm enough place to cross, and once we land on the far shore, we'll need to be ready for anything. The land may be uneventful, but there may be tumultuous indeed. It'll be up to Furugam on the other side of the Anduin to ensure that all goes smoothly as it may. Once you're secure and the beaches are arranged for a second crossing to bring the company, I will escort our prisoner to Dol Guldur. You're ready to travel upon the first boats across. Speak to Kalangoth down at the docks when you're ready. So that's actually right over here again. We saw it over on the left, which is actually, I think, where the Hunter one is, so I'm more used to going over there. I kind of got confused when I came over here originally, but that's fine. Not a huge problem. And then when we get over here, there should be a legendary vendor thing, so we can, before giving in this quest, for example, reforge this weapon, and then we'll identify the other rune that we have. We may not equip it, but at least having it leveled up and stuff is the ideal thing. I think there's a legendary person here. I could be wrong. Apparently I'm wrong. That's kind of sucks. Okay. It's not a huge deal, because it's not like these are going to get any better. But, okay. So we have a load of tasks to do, I think, is what I am aware of. So it's like, yeah, we've got 4 word quests. So we have one of those, you know. This quest is to complete 3 other quests. So we have, what was it? Take the gate of one of the Orc fortifications, defeat the Talgash war leaders, and destroy supply crates 0 of 8. So let's get on our steed. So there's 3, let's actually take that off our map, but there's 3 locations that we need to go to. I don't think this is the way to get where I want to go. No. Okay. So I don't know how we want to do it. Do we want to go left and around then back? Yeah, let's do that. That makes a bit of sense to me. Let's also see any of this other stuff. So the expedition stuff is similar to how we had in Moria. So it's actually worth us sort of trying to do these. We are pretty close actually to, well, all things considered, we're pretty close to level 64, and obviously at 65, like we said, is when we can start making new legendary weapons. So that is something that we do want to get to as soon as possible in a if it was preferred. So let's go do some quests. And then we might have today be a long episode, or today might be like, you know, we might end it after we've done these 3 expedition ones and then do those other ones later. We'll see how long these other ones take, because I think the expedition ones might be a bit easier than the forward, though that's just basing it off the fact that I'm currently doing this and failing to get bandages. I did actually find one there, though. Where are more bandages or more things? Maybe over here? Ah, this probably makes sense, having it near the... maybe? No. Up here? I'm so lost. Aha, there we are. I was trying to think, where would you have these? And I was like, maybe by the boat, because they're still coming in, sort of thing. So we do actually have to still kill a few enemies, so that's fine. So we need to defeat 3 goblin runners, capture the western east bridge. So where's that one? Bridging. So that's these 2 areas. Let's treat some wounded elves. Where are they? Over here? That makes sense, where all the healers are. But yeah, hopefully they should be pretty fine, I think. I can't see us really having too many issues. I don't remember... well, there was one quest I remember, but I don't think it was part of the forward. I could be wrong. Basically, there's a gate here, I want to say. I think it's literally there. That doesn't open until after we've done all this stuff, because this is, I think, almost like an instance area in a sense. So we need to do all this stuff before we can get in, I think is the way it works.
What can I do for you?
Cool, you have more quests?
My words, traveler.
Aha, I remember these guys. I don't remember where they are particularly, but I remember they exist. Let's have a quick runabout then. Oh, so we now have Mirkwood Landing, complete the final assault. That is a deed, rather. We also have this deed, so I'm not going to do that. We're going to right-click, do track nearby quests, and is this a runner? No, you're a hurler, but do you count? No, you don't. But I want to attack him because I want to get like I want to get used to, you know, the enemies around. We've been so used to for a while Moria enemies, and maybe they're not even attacking us, or they're very easy to kill. So want to get used to the enemies we have around, because you know, otherwise it's gonna be a bit of a surprise for us. It's not gonna go well. Things are gonna surprise us, go badly, and that's not good. Yeah, so these guys we need to just help out. There's a goblin scout, but you can come over here and be attacked by these guys. And hopefully this guy seems to be alright. I think they can die, and then you have to wait for them to respawn, if I remember correctly. Oh, and these guys also do drop crystal tablets. I was worried for a minute about spending all those crystal tablets we had, and then sort of, yeah, spending them all and then not getting them back, and it kind of feeling like a waste. I have a lot of them on Arkenstone, but that's because I sort of run Halls of Crafting a lot. So I always forget that you actually can, you know, lose them, basically. So he's done. So we might actually do like expedition-y quests today, and then next episode focus more on the other stuff, because we'll kind of have to see how long some of these take as well, like I said, but we also see how much experience, because how much experience would we get from that quest? 20,000? So we currently have 3 more expedition quests, so that's another 60,000. So it's getting quite close to like how much bonus experience we have. So there is a chance that things could could go not quite the way we want to. So I'm actually going to take these 2 forward quests off so we can actually focus purely on these expedition. And also, as we also know from the quest we did just before this one, it's not just a case of 1 quest and done. There is a chance that we can have more quests. So there could be that as well. So I think when we come over here, it's probably just going to be like, the bridge is destroyed, so we can't secure it. Yeah, okay. And then that obviously works out for us. Skirmishes aren't something we care about. We do need to keep an eye for runners. I don't know where these runners are. Yeah, lost in the fray is these 2 soldiers up here, and then here is the runners. So we're just going to try and run past them. Get to this other bridge, which has also been destroyed. So I wonder what happens after that. How does that... Okay, easy quest. Whether or not that's going to equal... Okay. Oh. Yeah, so these guys actually... Oh, they've aggroed us. I was going to say, they normally have like little fights between the Maladrim soldiers. Is it Maladrim? The soldiers and the orcs. So it's kind of a nice way to make it feel more alive where it is. So that's kind of cool. Horse's tail was very rigid then. Let's go see if there's another quest after this one. Are we still in combat? We are. Can you not? Okay, so we're done with that one. So we're going to have to go find... I think what we'll do is we'll go search for... Where are these guys that are supposed to be aggroing me? We're going to go try and find these soldiers, and then obviously if we find runners in between, that would be nice. I don't think we're going to find any goblin runners attacking the 2 soldiers, which is kind of upsetting, but I'm hoping... Obviously we need to look for the smaller enemies, because we're looking for runners, not... Well, we're looking for goblins, not for... Someone down here? There he is. Yeah, we're looking for goblins, not orcs. But I don't think we're having too good luck with it. But luckily, it seems to be 2 enemies per thing, so actually I think we're good. This also helps us because I don't think we can do these quests similar to the expedition quests. I don't think once we've done the final thing, we can do the expedition quest after. And I don't really like having quests, not doing quests that can be, you know, we can't go back and do them at a later date. So I want to make sure I do these for sure. Right, who's aggroing? Why can't I get on my horse? Fine. Maybe it's because he's not run away yet. Maybe, yeah. Looks to be the case. But yeah, by having the chance of not being able to do them... Oh, we need to be quick. Because he's quite low morale. And if we don't get in quick enough, he can actually die. And then we just have to wait for him to respawn. Come on. I trust you. Thank you. Cool, yeah, he was quite low, which was not good. He is an enemy of the Murkies, apparently. But yeah, it's like, as I said, the expedition quests. I don't like... It doesn't actually say it, but yeah, I don't like having quests not completed if I can't go back and do them. Like, if I can't come back at, you know, level 100, for example, and do these quests, then I'd, you know, do them now, rather. If that's the case. So we've done that. We need to find these goblin runners now. We're having a real bad time with it, though. Hurlers are fine, and skirmishers, and warriors, and stuff like that. But runners... So I'm gonna hope maybe they're on the road? I'm really not sure. Rider... It is, yeah. Goblin runner. This is that door I was on about, or that gate. Looks like it's open, though. Nope, there we are, it's finally loaded in. Aha, goblin runner, I found you finally. Dismount and take you out. So yeah, that's why I was thinking they're probably more on the road, because it's like running between 2 areas probably to give information, like orders and stuff. So that would make a lot of sense to me. There is a war leader. We do need to technically defeat the war leader for the thing, but I think, as we said, we'll probably leave that for next episode. Focus on the expedition now, and then focus on the actual forward stuff tomorrow, or not tomorrow, next episode. I'll also, hopefully in between, make sure I reforge my legendary weapon and just get everything sorted in that regard, because otherwise we're losing out on quite a bit of stuff, so it's not obviously good to lose out on our experience. As I said, it doesn't actually make a difference to, you know, us losing this experience isn't going to change how quick we can kill these enemies, but it would be nice to start getting those extra shards while these are while these are maxed, level up some other stuff, maybe even get some legendary drops from these guys, though it doesn't look like it, and get some stuff going from there. So hopefully we can get it all working out as we need to go. And we need to find one more runner. And I think we're doing pretty well on the idea of it going between different areas. Like, so it looks like they're coming out. There was like a little area here, right? So they're going from here to like they're giving out orders and stuff. Here's our final one, and it's perfect 'cause it's actually really close back to where we need to be. Like literally right next to it. So it's actually the perfect place for us to find you. And then we'll see if they've got another quest after this. If we do, we'll have a quick look at doing it. If not, we won't worry too much. Right. So, given those two... Oh, so you did have 2 quests. So maybe you do have an extra after we've given in the 2 quests. Maybe that's how that works.
Megavonen.
Nope, okay, cool. And then you do have a
In
quest.
these dark days,
Do you?
we must work together or flee.
No, okay. Over here.
What can I do for you?
So what's your...
Will you lend me your ear?
You need to rescue a captured soldier. Should we quickly try this one? Let's do it. I said I was going to do the expedition stuff today. It'll get us that extra 20 or so thousand experience that gets us pretty much directly next to the bonus experience wall, which will be nice. So then next episode we're pretty much guaranteed to level up to 64. Hopefully get a decent amount of progression with the these quests. So that's at least 4 quest completions. That's still like 80k that we can get, and obviously get ever so closer to 65, where we can then focus on getting more newer legendary weapons. There is also the chance that these guys will drop them. They are 61, so I think they can drop 61 weapons. So there is that for the meantime. But we'll see. We'll just have to see how it goes. I'm going to try and aggro all 3. Actually, no. Can I aggro just you? Oh, perfect. I'd rather focus against the one for the minute. Just to start... Like, we haven't been against a rider yet, I don't think. So I want to see how we do against those. And then we'll... You know, once we've obviously done with this, we'll aggro 2 and kind of have that progression so we can kind of get used to it. We got a Helm of Rallying. What is that? It is a helmet which gives vitality, morale, fate. It's heavy armor, but it doesn't give any might, which is kind of useless for us. Why are you running away like that? That's just rude. Like, you know I'm close combat. That is, yeah, that's another thing we can actually do is we can start getting, like, hopefully some maybe alright armor from this. I don't think it's going to be good armor particularly, but some decent stuff. Right, we'll aggro these 2, and then I think we should be fine. I don't know if this is going to be one of those quests. Probably is, where, you know, you free them, and then they spawn enemies as we retreat. It looks like it can be any of these soldiers. I don't want to be too far over, because I want to aggro the rider. If I can help it, we'll stay out of as much as combat as possible. Just to make sure we speed it up. Cool. Is it going to aggro something? I wonder if there's a way you can get, like, why wouldn't you go for that soldier only? Obviously, it's ideal that you go against as many, or like save as many as possible, but I don't know why you wouldn't go for the one that's closest, you know? Maybe I'm just a horrible person. Okay. Right, we didn't kill this one on the way up, so we'll see if he aggroes it. If not, we won't worry. I think this is one of the rare times that we have roughly the same amount of experience of morale as thing. Oh, perfect. I think if they've got another quest for us, we will hold off. I just wanted to get to the end of the bonus experience, as well as I think there probably won't be another quest. Actually, there might be. There might be like a final expedition quest, like after the fact, but we'll see. Because it might be like you complete all the expedition quests, like each person has like 2 quests. You do all those and then you unlock the final expedition quest sort of thing, if you know what I mean. We'll see. But either way, we will be having this as our final quest for the day, even if there is another one.
May Gavonnen.
But I think, yeah, it makes sense that that was our final one, which was pretty damn cool. That's perfect. So, yeah, that is good for us. We got Deep Bestowed. That was from ages ago, it looks like. Next episode, we will focus then on these 4/3 to get those all done. We know where one of the war leaders is. We already know it's there. But it looks like as well there might be one in this area. So we can kill 2 there, hopefully. Out of supply. Looks like we got to go to both these areas. There's probably 4 in both. Or there might even be 6 and 6 and something like that. So you probably have to still go to both. And then Assault on the Gates. That is take the gate of one of the Orc fortifications. So probably do this one since it's closer. And this one's got a weird bridge, and I'm not sure how we're supposed to get over there. It's weird. We'll have to have a look. But anyway, that's going to be it for now. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you in the next episode. Bye-bye.